Today we are unboxing the Ipsy Ultimate for August 2026. We have Merit Shade Slick Gelee Tinted Lip Oil in Maraschino, a sheer red. She really sheer. She basically clear. We have Makeup by Mario Master Mascara in Super Black. Of course I can't open it. Excited to try that out. We have the Beauty Bio Swipe and Glow Peel Pads. This one I'm a little bit sad about. It's Ilia Beauty Skin Rewind Complexion Stick, and they gave me way too dark of a shade. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I messaged customer service, so we'll just have to see on that. And we have the Mother, I don't know if that's how you say it, Up All Night Eye Cream. I am turning 30, so maybe it is time for an eye cream. Too reflective. On to now what I picked. I got picked out a blush from Patrick Ta, and She's the Moment. Can't open this either. Oh. Peachy Coral shade. Swatch is such a weird part on my arm, but here's the cream and here's the powder. And we have NARS Cosmetics Afterglow Sensational Shine Lipstick in High Gear. They describe it as a burnished coral. Kind of all go together, which I think is fun. I don't know if I would call that coral, but it will be good for fall. And last but not least, the Ilia Face Base Milk. So kind of like the Road Glazing Milk, or right now I have the Prequel Half and Half Moisturizer. So that's everything I got. So we're going to do the Ipsy skin prep that came. First is the Beauty Bio Swipe and Glow Peel Pads. And I have been trying these for a few days. My skin is pretty sensitive, but so far it's been fine. And I was looking for a liquid exfoliant, so it was nice to try that. This says AHA, BHA, PHA, and niacinamide, so stay away if your skin doesn't agree with any of those ingredients. I feel like the pad is pretty soaked, like it's like more than I would need for one application, so there is that, but I don't know how they would get around that. They say to swipe it on your face and neck. Next up is the Mother Cream eye cream. When it pumps out like more than I think I would need, but maybe I'm just not using enough eye cream. I am turning 30, so the time is now for eye cream, I guess. It does have a really short shelf life, like 6 months. So I guess if, oh my, as in my eye. If I'm not using enough of it up, I can just use it on the rest of my face. Because that seems short to me, but maybe it's the active ingredients in it. And then last, we have Ilia the Base Face Milk Lightweight Moisturizer. Right now, I'm using the one from Prequel, and it comes with a little bit more, obviously more affordable. And this bottle is glass, but I might be the minority in this. But for bathroom products, I actually like them to be plastic because it's a long drop down to the floor, and they always break, and then there's glass everywhere. So plastic bottles for me in the win. But I am really accident prone. Careful to avoid the eye area. I feel like people need some time for all this to soak in. I usually don't do this much, and I usually don't do it this much right before I put on my makeup. So maybe I'll let this soak in for a little bit and come back. I'm going to put on some of this Cocoa Kind Ceramide Lip Blur Butter Balm. I'm going to go in and do brows first. Not feeling like anything crazy today. This is the e.l.f. Waterproof Pencil. They did send a foundation stick, but the shade is just too dark for me. So make sure that if you don't want to get foundations or concealers where they pick your shade, to put rarely on that quiz and make sure your color selection is correct. This is shade 9 Tupelo in the Ilia stick, so maybe we can go in it as a bronzer. Hopefully there's somebody in my life who can use it. So instead, we're going to go in with MAC Studio Radiance in shade NW10. I just use my fingers. It is so hot again today. I definitely have summertime sadness though. I'm not ready for fall, and it's been a really rainy summer here. I was going through my clothes and all my tank tops and shorts, and it's like I never wore any of this. So I need to romanticize fall. Any tips? Drop them in the comments. I don't want seasonal depression to take me. This foundation is pretty matte, but because of all that skincare we just put on, it's looking a lot glowier than it normally does, which I like because it can be a little too matte for me at times. Now let's try this as a bronzer. This is not its intended use. You can barely tell. Okay, so it's too dark for me, but also too light to be a bronzer, so I'm not really sure what to do with it. Just looking for some brushes here. I was watching some Makeup by Mario makeup videos, and I was just like trying to learn. He was saying he doesn't really put contour on the middle of the forehead and just on the side, so thought we'd try that. Ooh, my hair is getting in the way. This is the NYX contour stick, just in a different container. We're looking a little too dewy, so I think I'm going to powder this down before we keep moving on with this other stuff we got going on here. I'm using Velvet Veil Minerals from Ulta Beauty. It's also mixed with the Wet n Wild pink shade. That was just a little too pink. And this is a highlighter brush. But I like how precise it puts the powder down. And I'm just swirling it in the back of the lid. Really took the shine down from my chin in comparison to my forehead. I think this is meant to be used as just a powder foundation. Sorry if you can hear my cat jingling. He snuck in through the crack in the door. So I've never used it as a powder foundation, but maybe I should in the summer when I just do not feel like putting liquid all over my face. Want to come say hi? Come here. And now he's running away from me. Maybe next time. So silly. They like beg in to get into a room and then they're like, I'm done with you. I have better things to attend to. As an eyeshadow base, going in with this Revolution concealer. I do want to pick up the Milani eyeshadow primer again, but just haven't gotten around to it. I saw Makeup by Mario said it with powder too, so let's do that. Also in the Ultimate box was She's the Moment Patrick Ta blush, peachy. And I know that he likes to go in with powder first, so let's try it. Mario mentioned that too. It's two makeup artists. Tapping off. Nice peachy color. I don't have any powder blushes this shade. Or cream for that matter. It's more of a corally orange, I guess. Now for the cream. I was pretty excited about this. This is a good choice for them. For the Ipsy bag. Definitely something I wanted to try. And probably wouldn't have bought myself. It's pretty big too. Hopefully this color works out for me. The cream on second definitely is more vibrant of a vibe. Also in the Ultimate box, I'm going to go in with some powder bronzer. CoverGirl Skin Enhancer, Honey Bun. Let's blend that in a little bit better. Kind of going over where the blush is too. Make it more harmonious. Knocking stuff over. Man, I look shiny already. I swear I look shinier on camera than I do in real life. I was like, oh, what top should I wear to film? And you can't even really see it in this angle. The silly little things. Oh my gosh. Now the cat is on the table. Go. Doesn't want to be on camera, but wants to be a part of it. He's really interested whenever I do my makeup. It's funny. And he loves hanging out in the bathroom. Oh my gosh. I was knocking stuff over. Okay, you better behave or you're getting kicked out. I wonder if you guys are going to be able to hear the meows. This is the House Labs Concealer, shade 04. I think I'm over a bright under eye moment, so gotta go darker. The next concealer I buy. It's just a little too stark. And I know they were talking about Patrick Ta has things to blend powders and stuff, but that seems like overkill for me. Like, how many steps in a makeup routine do we really need? I'm just gonna take my bronzer brush and just go over it, or any fluffy brush. Or if you use a brush for your foundation, that also would work. Redistribute the color. Make sure it all blends. Just taking the powder brush. I'm gonna set my under eye with a little bit of loose powder now. This cheek right here these pores are quite looking large. We have 2 lip products, so we'll try them both on. This is the Merit Shade Slick Chili Tinted Lip Oil in Maraschino. From what I remember, this is basically clear. Feels nice. Don't be scared that it's red, because it's literally not. The only other e.l.f. Lip oil I have is the e.l.f. one. It's like really gloopy, and this one is not. So I appreciate that. But not huge in the color department. No eyeshadow was included, so not really sure the eyeshadow vibe. I think I'm just going to be lazy and start in with some bronzer, and that might just be it. Going in with a fluffy brush. I really did not plan an eye look out for this. Just wanted to make sure I used all of the Ipsy products. Looks pretty cohesive. I'm going to put some of this powder blush in the eye look too. If I can open this. Oh, there we go. Peach it up a little. And that's a good trick, just to give you a more cohesive, monochromatic look. After all that commotion, the cat's finally asleep. I'm sure he'll harass us one more time before this video is through. Mario always says you tightline, so let's do that. I like tightlining too, but I haven't really found an eyeliner that's good enough to stay where I put it in the upper lash line and not transfer down to the lower lash line. When it does that, it gets a lot smokier, and that's not always the vibe. This always makes my eyes water so much. Little definition. Don't want to go crazy with the eyeliner too, because we have Makeup by Mario Master Mascara. I did try this out. A drier formula, which I like. A little bit too big of a wand. I'm not curling the lashes, so we'll see what we get. I don't think the effect is anything too crazy, but I don't have the best eyelashes to judge that. But one thing I did notice is it really didn't feel like I had anything on. Like, sometimes mascara can feel really heavy on your eyelashes. Like, I forgot I was wearing mascara, which was good. Got some mascara on the lid, and we'll just fix that later. If I remember. Watch me walk out of the house like this. Now, I don't want to wipe this lip oil off. It feels so nice. But we have another lip to try. This has the longest name ever. NARS Afterglow Sensual Shine Lipstick in the shade High Gear. They said it was a burnt coral. Basically brown. This is the fall collection though. They did a good job of giving you products that go together too. Peachy blush. Peachy brown lipstick. And this is the finished Ipsy look. Thank you for watching.